We are back, and boy, is it nice outside. Lots of crows. Time to go see about skinning those wolves that we shot the night before. I see a bunch of crows over them, so something is certainly paying attention. We need to keep an eye out for wolves. I see rabbits. Hopefully we've done something to kind of deplete the wolf population, but I guess we'll find out. I did bring some supplies. We do want to kind of start a fire over here. It'll keep us nice and warm while we tear up these wolves. I also think that it will kind of keep everybody away. I don't know what happens if everything is frozen. So let's start a fire right there. That's good. Cattail head is fine. We're going to use an accelerant. Takes about 5 minutes of in-game time if we don't use an accelerant, so 2 hours. That's all the more fuel that I really brought. These are going to get... Let's see here. We're going to take the hide, 45 minutes. Doesn't take that much longer to take the meat. I'm not sold on needing to take the guts, so...
Anything about now?
I think we're fine. We're not at the eat anything stage. Alright, 48 minutes. Do we see any easy firewood around here? I mean, even if we can pick up some sticks or chop up a branch or something else like that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I think you're fine. Big, strong guy like us. 5 minutes for 3 sticks. That's fine. That's going to get us 30 minutes or so of fuel. It's good enough.
I could eat anything right now.
Alright, so he's pretty hungry. Let's eat some crackers. We will have delicious wolf meat or something else like that before you know it. Wolf carcass, 1 hide. Take all the meat. I'm sure deer meat is far more nourishing than the wolf meat. That's a pretty small wolf, actually. We don't have a whole lot of calories. We're going to be very hungry when we're done. So let's get out of here. With all these wolf belts that we can put away. I don't want to lose our well-fed bonus, so let's eat some cattail stalks. I think we would lose that if we let ourselves start
slowing me down
to hunger too much. We are so full that there is not a lot of running from wolves or anything else at this point. However, given how we just slayed 3 of them, they really ought to be more afraid of us.
Think about food.
It'll be okay, Mackenzie. I do see some reishi mushrooms over there. We have no stamina. We're too hungry to be able to sprint. Again, I think that's probably fine. We are going to cook our deer meat, so I'm going to leave all this other wolf meat here. Drop this, being terrible. But that's a lot of wolf meat. Hopefully that does not attract wolves. That would be we would have some splaining to do. Alright, lots of things to pick up here. But I think the first thing that I really want to do is light a fire. Probably enough for now. Matches, reclaimed wood. Reclaimed wood's very difficult to start a fire with, so we will use the accelerant.
Looks like it worked. I would do anything for a drink right now.
Well, we probably can avoid needing to do just anything. Alright,
Too much
we
stuff
should
to
be
carry.
able to cook a little bit of... It's down to 54%. That's fine. Is there just the one cooking slot? No, there's the other one. Thought there was two. So that'll take a little while. Alright. Let's come over here and look at some
Feels like a
things.
lot of gear.
Yeah, it is a lot of gear. We're going to put the mountaineering rope right there. Our simple toolbox right there. This is the weirdly fun part of it for me. We can't build a base, but we can carry all the things in the world.
It's starting to weigh me down.
I wonder how much we can actually carry. We are moving with what we have here, so let's drop some of our items here. Stuff that we might want to, say, put up on the shelf. That's all pretty good. Have a lot of rifle rounds. We've got a lot of things to tear up. So really not all that much that I want to put up there. There was this peanut butter over here. You know what? We'll take this cup of herbal tea. How are we for cooking? 2 minutes until this venison is done. We're going to need to drink something. Let's have water. That venison is cooked. Let's just go ahead and eat it directly. 28 minutes until that one's ready. Surely there's something that we can do with our clothing or something until then. What can we tear apart? Harvest this. 10 minutes for cured leather. Absolutely, we'll take it.
I need to find food.
We're okay on food. It'll be fine. It will be fine. I'm gonna tear up these sport socks. Get a little cloth out of it. And we'll be doing this pretty much all night, I think. We're probably not going back out tonight. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, so I expect that what we'll have to do with the bear spear is take it back to that town, the maintenance area. 880 calories. Absolutely eat up Okay. There's probably still more stuff that we want to consider cooking. At the very least, I probably should be cooking more water. Just to have more water. We could go get some of the wolf meat. I think we'll go get one piece of the wolf meat. Cook it. See how it goes. Wood burns more slowly when it's extremely cold. Interesting. 800 calories. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll just leave the rest for the moment. 800 calories would be a tremendous windfall for us. And then over here, we can cook water in a can. Hour and 7 minutes until it's ready. We have an hour and 57 there. That's fine. So there are definitely some other things that we can be chopping up while we're in here. Only 30 minutes for the planks. I'll just add a fire log. I wonder how much that works. Let's add some more reclaimed logs, though. Some more reclaimed wood. 5 hours? That's pretty good. And we have a bunch of sticks, too. So potable water. Absolutely. Just take it. And we'll start cooking some more. Alright, so 30 minutes. What else can we accomplish in 30 minutes? Some of these things we just need to go ahead and keep taking apart. Wonder if it'll be a second Aurora night in a row, or if they just come along once every now and again. 20 minutes or 2 cloths, that should make the meat pretty much done cooking for us. Wolf meat cooked. Cooked flesh from a wolf. It did reduce it slightly from 800 calories to 770, but it is 100%. Eat it up. Did that do anything to us? Nope. We'll drink this water. We're going to keep making water. Alright, what else do we have on us that we should be taking apart? I want to repair these. Ah, the decent work boots. How long will it take? They're really good, but I don't think they're as good as what we have. I'm starting to suspect what we have is the best thing in the game. Seems like it. I bet it takes a very long time to pull it apart. An hour and 30 minutes? Yes, we won't deal with it right now. Let's instead repair the ragged wool long johns. 38 minutes. That will take a little while. That's fine, though. %. That's great. We're going to wind up leaving a lot of water behind, but honestly, at this point in time, it's pretty much just so that we can be doing something useful with our fire. Alright, let's look at repairing our boots. 82%. The gauntlets. Oh, the gauntlets. Okay, so these are at 66%, and these are at 98%. So imagine about a third better on everything. These should be really close to those. They are definitely going to have better armor. They can be repaired with leather. I think the gauntlets are probably better in almost every way than our rabbit stuff. Let's find out by repairing it. %. less water protection, and that's it. So we are going to wear gauntlets. I'm for it. The rabbit gloves are great, but maybe we can take them apart and make a rabbit hat instead. The rabbit hat might be better than our toque or the balaclava. Okay, how much water are we carrying now? An exorbitant amount. We'll cook one more thing of water. I don't know how much we're supposed to use in, this adventure mode kind of here, this story, but that would be about 2 days of full hydration and cleaning and other things. But yeah, that's a lot. Rifle's down to 39%. Let's look at cleaning. 12 minutes. It's going to improve the gun's condition by 3%. Okay. What do you want to bet that this uses like 5% of it? If it's 10%, that's only a 30% increase for the whole gun. Yeah, there we are. So 5%. Okay. We'll probably use almost all of this on the rifle. I mean, we don't have any other firearms that we need to take care of. Okay. We have 2 Auroras. Wow. Hello, Alan Wake. It does charge very slowly. We may see a lot of these at night now. Or it might do it until we complete the next step, because we probably need power to do whatever we're supposed to do with it. Whatever way, let's continue to clean. Doesn't take very long to do. I want to use a fair bit of this. I think our clean improvement condition has increased to 4%. Alright, so how are we for our gun's condition now? 63%. That's about where we got it. I don't know that we need to walk around with a 100% rifle, but we're going to use at least half of this. Okay. So the rifle's up to 75%. I feel good about that. Fireplace has only got 56 minutes worth of fuel left, which really curtails what we can do with it. So let's see what happens if we add a fire log. We're at 54 minutes. Oh yeah, fire log's great. Alright. I don't know how often we should be eating wolf meat. It seems like we should not have a diet exclusively of wolf meat. We definitely would not want an entirely predator-based diet. Can opener. 45 minutes to repair 25%. Let's try it. Perfect. 1 scrap metal. We got it up to 93%. I feel good about that. We're going to refuel our lantern here. We just have a little bit of fuel supply left. Might as well get it all into the lantern. Okay. We're getting kind of tired. It's almost the middle of the night. We're good for condition. We are good for places to sleep. I still think I'm going to toss the bedroll down right here. We could go upstairs and sleep in a bed, but I think we'll just sleep here. I'm curious if that degrades the quality of our bedroll. I don't know if we've ever done it. 20 shells. That's a lot. To repair this, we would need some more scrap metal. We'll keep that in mind for the future. Let's look at our clothing here. Let's go ahead and try repairing this balaclava. Actually, what happens if we try and harvest our rabbit skin mitts? Huh. We'll get a single cured rabbit pelt. It took us 4 to make it, but we left some back there. I think between this and whatever we left back there, we can probably get more. I don't know if this weighs more or less than the cured rabbit pelt, though, so we'll just leave it together. I am interested, though, in seeing how good a rabbit skin hat will be for us. Okay, balaclava. Completely repaired. Ah, looks like we did not have to do it. You can only wear the one. Well, we'll wear this one. I guess we'll take the other one apart. We lost a little durability, but we'll get our cloth back anyway. What else do we have that we need to look at putting on? I would like to repair... Oh, we did repair the wool long johns. They're pretty close to full anyway. Alright. Significantly warmer. Again, double the weight. So it's like this one pair counts for double. But we're going to wear them anyway. I'm not worried about the other of those. We're going to put on the worn climbing socks, and then we're going to repair them. We are gathering up, I think, about the best possible clothing that we could wear. We are plus 23 degrees of warmth bonus right now. And our protection's up to 25%. 96, 87, 99, 100, 100, 93, 91, 98, 97, 97, 92. The only thing that we kind of need to repair are our mountaineering boots. And they're fine for now. As long as we have some leather, I think I'm okay with it. Okay. We are getting tired. There's only 16 more minutes left there. Let's see if we can get, like, a solid 8 hours of sleep. We are very thirsty. Did we lose our wealth head bonus? No, not for being thirsty. We are getting kind of hungry, which is fine. There's a lot of wood here. I think I'm going to go outside and... Hey, it's another fire log. Excellent. I'm going to go grab another of the biggest pieces of wolf meat that I can find. $800 calories.
You're starting to slow me down.
Take it. Now, let's just walk the perimeter of the building here real quick. See if there's anything that exists out here that we need to know. There's a bench. There is a shed of some sort out here. Definitely a hunter shack of some sort. Rose hips abound out here. We don't really need them. We've already taken a look at the cars. There's rabbits out there. What is this? Handwritten note. Penmanship on the scrap of paper seems out of place in this wilderness. I never really expected to be back here, nor truly expected that you would be here either, but I had hoped. If you find this, know that I left something for you hidden away from those who will simply take what they will. Find a cache near the old hunting lodge. Okay. Well, we'll go look for that here in just a moment. We are still carrying way too many items. Gotta take this. And we're gonna start a fire. Cedar firewood is fine. Chance of success, 75%. We'll skip the accelerant for now. I think if we fail, it does not use the tinder, but it uses the match, which is why the fire striker or using the magnifying glass are so good. All right, an hour and 2 minutes. Let's just cook. I thought that we picked it up. Hopefully, I didn't eat the meat raw. I don't think I was paying enough attention. I think maybe I clicked off of it. Take it. There we go. What is our status? Well fed, sprain risk because we're carrying around so much, but I don't think we accidentally ate raw meat. I think we're okay. Okay, so cook that. Go ahead and make some water while you're at it. It'll take an hour and 8. There's only 51 minutes left on the fireplace. We've got to add a little bit of fuel. We'll add sticks. Alright, what else do we have here? We should probably look at making some coffee. I'm going to eat this granola bar. And I'm going to eat these cattail stalks. They do not seem to be very advantageous in terms of... Like it weighs the same as this. This is 500 calories and this is 150 calories. So they seem to be like the worst calorie for food ratio that we can possibly do. I guess we'll keep repairing our gun. We're down to 11 minutes for a 4% improvement. That should bring us up into the 80s. So, okay. We've gathered what we need, but we, again, have more supplies than we can probably take with us. I want to cook a little bit of this tomato soup while we have time for it. I mean, I'll carry the wolf meat around or something like that should we need to. But the soup, we have to open it, we have to Well, fire helps. We don't have to have a fire. 83%. Go ahead and keep cleaning. Honestly, the only reason I have not used up our stone so far is because I am afraid that we will get a knife and it will have like 12% durability, and we will really wish that we had the whetstone. Can we... No, we cannot scavenge from the can. We can probably scavenge from buckets and stuff like that to try and get some more scrap metal. I don't see any easy scrap metal around here. Cardboard boxes. I think there's a bucket over here that we can use. That's probably likely a good one. Alright, wolf meat cooked. We will just go ahead and eat it directly. Good calories. Very nice. Alright, metal pail. Requires a hacksaw to break it down. Okay, so there is a whole hacksaw tool that we're probably going to have to deal with.
Could end up being useful.
I'm going to grab this storm lantern here. I know that we can scavenge it. Let's go ahead and drink this herbal tea. A little hydration, a little calories. So we've got 2 storm lanterns. That one's in great condition. This one's in terrible condition. Go ahead and harvest it for 1 hour. That's great. It will give us some scrap metal, which we can use to try and repair the flashlight. Flashlight. Repair. Requires simple tools. Wow, that's perfect. We left our simple tools right there. 45 minutes, 100% chance of success. We'll repair it by 30%. Okay. Fantastic. We actually had another piece on us. We will go ahead and just completely repair it. This is one of these items, like the rifle, that has been unique so far. I haven't seen it anywhere else. We probably won't see it again anywhere else. How are we for everything else? Pretty good. We are carrying an extra pair of long johns here. They're going to give us cloth, so we'll go ahead and just harvest them. The coal, the wood, we can leave a lot of that stuff behind. We are going to go ahead and make tinder plugs, though. We've used a lot of them. Okay, how are we for medicine? Medicine's just fine. Decent cargo pants. We have so much cloth that I'm not really worried about it. Can be used for crafting and repair after air drying indoors for 7 days. We've got to take those back. That's a lot of weight. Same with the deer hide, but we've got to take it back. There's just not a lot of stuff that we're going to be able to drop. We're going to need to take the most advantageous foodstuffs. We're going to have to leave behind some of the water. I am just going to go ahead and drop the cargo pants. That's fine. Just going to drop the wool socks. And we're actually going to take a moment and completely harvest this. It's going to take an hour and a half. But we need the cured leather. We have a few items that require cured leather. Okay, we are still really heavy. All right. Let's drink some more water. All right, so I would like to get out of here with the most nutritionally dense things that I can. Peanut butter, 900 calories. That's a fantastic thing to carry. Not so sure about the soda. We're going to want to take that mountaineering rope. While we have a little bit of light left, let's do another quick pass through this place. History of the Collapse, Part 3. Unhappy with their growing dependence on the mainland for economic support, as well as the mainlanders' continued view that Great Bear exists solely as a resource clearinghouse for their benefit, some people who chose to remain on Great Bear decided to engage their self-sufficiency. Small-scale local food production efforts akin to the Victory Garden program of World War II England and Canada sprouted up all over Great Bear, with individuals and even communities taking it in their own hands to produce the food and power resources. Some of these activities took on an aspect of being politically or even ideologically motivated. These weren't just gardens or small-scale attempts to provide for local needs. These were acts of rebellion against a perceived occupying economic force. Okay. Let's go ahead and we should be able to refuel our lantern since we took it apart. It is not actually quite dark enough to require this. However, it is much easier to spot things if we have some light. So let's get upstairs again real quick. I don't want to have missed a knife anywhere. We are really getting to the point where we need it. Although, honestly, if we find a knife, I'm not sure that I would discard the piece of our plane. We have discarded every other part of our old life, I think. I could see us hanging on to a fragment of our father's plane. We are still going to leave, obviously, some food and stuff here. Actually, mostly that wolf meat outside, but we will be leaving food and supplies here in case we ever come back this way. One of those things that we might not need, but we can't take everything anyway, so it's nice to make sure that we leave all the things that we would need here. That way we can come back. We won't necessarily find medical supplies or all these other things here, but we will have food. We will leave enough stuff that we can start a fire. Things will be hunky-dory should we have to come back here. We'll even leave that can on the ground, of course. Alright, back down to the basement here. That old steering wheel. I had not noticed the shelf before, but there's nothing on the shelf, so I guess it's okay. If you missed something but it was unimportant, then you didn't really miss it, right? Okay, I do not see anything else down here that we need. So we will wind up staying one more night here, and then we will return. Our plan at that point in time is to get down here and presumably do something about, I don't even know at this point in time. I don't know what you would say that we're gonna do. Reforge the bear spear? I don't know forging. I don't know what it takes. Because they've talked about forges, but, I mean, do I need coal? we're going to drop all that. We're getting closer to being under our limit. What else can I afford to leave? Because I want to go see what's in the... supply thing that was left nearby. We can drop that. We don't need it. These are all clothes that we're wearing. I think we're going to be heavy coming back, and I just don't really see a way around that at this point. I think I will drop the cloth. Okay, that gives me some. That heals our sprain risk. Mystery Lake supply cache. We're gonna go find it right now. I think it'll just be up there on that hill. Keeping an eye out for wolves again, although we are very resource rich at this point in time. I'm not too terribly concerned about these guys. Yeah, it's up here on this hill somewhere. And we left a lot of wolves for dead. I think we will leave their meat, but I also think we're going to try and do our best to gather their hides. And I think the hides were only 40 minutes. So I think that we'll probably be able to manage that without, I wouldn't say without risk, but without too much exposure to the elements hurting us.
Aha! Here it is. That'll come in handy.
Worn mucklucks. And a book. Aurora hatch door entry code. Code that unlocks a door inside the Aurora hatch. Deb, if you're reading this, it's because I've left the island and the last treatment didn't work.
I need to drop something.
You're probably still out there somewhere in the woods doing what you've been doing. I always admired that about you, even if I didn't agree. Hopefully, what's left of my old bunker can be of some use to you. Because just because you hide doesn't mean that you're lost. Remember that. And this number, 0794, that will let you in. G. Okay. Well, there's more reishi mushrooms down there, more beard. We don't need any of those things at the moment. We are going to take a little bit of the wolf stuff with us, I think maybe as a lure? I don't know. What are we carrying right now? Anything? No decoys at all. I guess decoy, not lure, right? Okay. I sort of hope tonight is not an Aurora night. And I'm wondering what the Aurora hatch is. Did they name it that because of the aurora that we see in the sky, or did they name it that because we're in the north and northern lights are a thing? I don't know. All right, mucklucks. Are they better than our current boots? We have great boots. 69%. We're going to try repairing them. But I suspect they're about the same, except the mucklucks way more. Now, they look pretty cool. But this is better at 80% than this is at 70. So I think that we can not worry about the mucklucks. We're gonna drop those. We're still gonna take the rabbit skin mitts, I guess. All right. Definitely want my lantern back.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, we're definitely going to have to leave something behind, but we're going to have to figure out what. We've got books, and we've got wood, and we've got... Well, I think we're going to keep the coal, but we're going to put the book and wood to the test so we can make ourselves a nice fire tonight. If we light the book, we have the best chance of starting a fire, and then we'll toss in some good wood.
Come on. Turned out pretty well.
On the one hand, I know we don't need it, but... Okay, so that's pretty good. There's this fire log here. Let's drop one of those. We'll drop that. We'll drop a couple sticks. Plenty of things. Plenty of things. Do I have a can on me? Yeah, good. We've got a can. Alright, what else can we do about our supplies here? We've got an extra flare. We're gonna drop it. Flares are great, but we'll just put it there for now. Alright, what else do we have going on here? I can't really see to move things whenever we are in the dark over here. I guess I could start the lantern. Put it out. Allow it to cast its light. I admit, I am kind of just playing around with this at this point in time, giving us something to do tonight, but it's nice to know at a glance what supplies that we have. I also like that all of the supplies that we have are mountain themed, right? We have Pinnacle Peaches, we've got Moose Kicks Coffee, we've got Summit Soda. I guess the Stacy's Grape Soda isn't, but there's definitely a mountainy theme with everything, and I find that fun. I also like that we can position things like this. Also, who the hell puts their mucklucks up there? Put your boots by the door, you heathen. Cargo pants can go here on the shelf. Wool socks, I mean, obviously you put your socks in front of the fireplace to dry them off, right? There we are, wool socks. What else do we got going on over here? A worn hoodie. I think we can put the hoodie up over here somewhere. A lot of cloth, the banged up condensed milk, little cow, peanut butter, condensed milk. Lots of cloth, but we are kind of clothed out. Alright, what else do we need to drop? And this isn't even taking the rope. I don't know that we need it, but it feels like every time they offer us a rope, we're probably going to. Toolbox, rifle ammo, everything's great. We've got food, we've left some food. I'm gonna drop the less good condensed milk. I don't know if stuff degrades over time, but we haven't left any food yet, other than the wolf meat out there, so there we are. All the clothing is fine, medical supplies. I'm gonna drop 2 of these bandages again. And I'm going to drop most of our painkillers. But they're the bad painkillers. I must have miscounted and accidentally dropped all the bandages. We'll make sure we pick those back up. Kinda wish those would lay over on their side. Have you ever tried to make an ace bandage stand up? Alright, inventory is looking pretty good. Again, without the storm lantern, though. Without bringing any meat with us. Can opener, coal, balaclava. Probably drink one of these before bed. We'll drink the coffee in the morning when we get up. We'll refuel the lantern with both of these. We probably do need to start fixing our Mackinac jacket at some point in time in the future, but not right now. For now, I think we're going to have some crackers, and we're going to look at going to bed. We'll have some wolf breakfast in the morning, I think. And then we'll get out of here. I have let this episode run a bit long because we've done so much housekeeping. I do prefer the 30-minute episodes or so, but I am fine with going a little bit over when we do these housekeeping kind of ones, where we're spending all of our time taking care of the business of preparing our clothing and making our plans for the future and stuff like that. How much time do we still have here? 1 hour and 6 minutes. Instead of lighting a fire in the future, we're just going to have cold but cooked wolf meat. So what's up with these? The ones flying. We see those occasionally. And I don't know what's up with that. Moldy wolf meat. That's really small. 800 calories. That'll work. We may grab the small one tomorrow and use it as a lure to drop. Hour 9, 57 minutes. Steak, or stick. There we go. Should be just enough. We will drink our tea.
Should come in handy.
Actually, we have 2 teas already. I will drink the tea that we're carrying, and this one can stay here for if we ever show up again. Let's drink our tea now. It's cold, so we're not going to derive any sort of heat benefit from it. That's just fine by me. We're going to eat our stale granola bar. Peanut butter is kind of a poor man's ration, isn't it? 0.5. for the weight. 900 calories. I want to say the MRE was 1750 for a full kilo. It would actually make the peanut butter more efficient. 52 minutes, 58 minutes. Should not overcook. If we sleep now, though, it'll still be kind of the middle of the night. So we'll just stay up a little bit longer. Anything else that we need to do here? We have a lot of cloth. Let's go ahead and... I say we have a lot of cloth. We have a lot of cloth laying over here on the floor. Let's go ahead and repair our Mackinac then. Wow, 51 minutes. Well, that'll definitely be out. I think that's okay. Oh, actually, you know what? If that runs out, we probably won't be able to repair it. Because it'll be too dark. We're going to have to put another stick in there. Two extra sticks, I guess. Alright, let's repair it. Insufficient materials for repair. We'll take that. 22 minutes left on that. We ran out of stuff. Let's go ahead and just get some sleep then. We'll try and sleep a full 8 hours. Wow. Take our bedroll with us. And we'll find something to do in the wee hours of the morning.
It will lead you back to me.